In this video, you're going to install and set up Cyberduck on your computer and connect to the server. Now, if you chose FileZilla instead, then you need to check the next video. So to install Cyberduck, you just need to go to cyberduck.io and then scroll down and click on the download button. Then if you scroll down, you find the correct button corresponding to your platform. So I'm using a Mac at the moment, so I'm going to click on this one. So this will install a zip file on your computer. So once the file is downloaded, you just need to click on it and follow the installation process, which is pretty straightforward, and you're going to have Cyberduck installed on your computer. So I'm not going to do that because of course it's already installed, but it's a straightforward process. Okay, now that you've got Cyberduck installed on your computer, you just need to open it and then click on Open Connection. And here you're going to need some details for your web hosting service. So what we need to do is go back to the complete web hosting website and then log in, go to your services, and then click on the service in question. Now, if you log into your control panel, you will find a feature called FTP management. And that's where you manage the different FTP accounts linked to your hosting service. And the details you need there are actually the details of an FTP account. So at the moment, you're going to find one FTP account which has been created for you by default. You can also create your own FTP account, and you can choose the level that you want. So a domain level means that your FTP account will be able to fetch all files under your account. If you go for a user level FTP account, this means that you're going to be able to manage only files which are inside the public HTML folder. All right. So for now, I'm going to use the existing default FTP account, and to find the details I want, I'm going to go back to my email history, and the hosting details email should have my username and password. So that's my domain, and that's my username and password. So let's start with the server. So the server should be FTP dot followed by the domain name, and then your username should be that one, and then the password should be this one. Okay, so I'm going to click on connect. So now it says that the server supports encrypted connections. So I'm going to press don't show again, and then I'm going to press change so that I can use an SSL connection. Now, if you get an error like this saying that the certificate could not be verified, then you just need to press show certificate. And here the domain is actually hosted on a server with a different host name. So here we've got the completewebhosting.com, and that domain is different, which is creating a conflict. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say always trust this host name, and then continue. So now you'll be prompted to enter your computer username, password, and then update settings. And now, congratulations, you are connected to the server. So this means that you're going to be able to manage all your files from within your computer and using the text editor that you like. So at the moment, I'm inside the root directory of my service. So if I go to domains, then pick the domain that I want, then go to public HTML, then I can see all the files which are made visible to the web. So all these are public files which can be accessed by typing a URL. All right, now let's remove the index.html file that we've got at the moment. And let's upload our hello world file. So I'm going to click right, then upload, then go to the desktop, then to the course folder, and then hello world.html. So here is our file. Now let's visit our subdomain and see what we get. So you can see the list of files in the public HTML folder. And if I click on hello world.html, that would take me to the content of our hello world file. And the URL is the domain / the name of our file. Now, if I place this file in a different folder, so I'm going to create a folder. So let's call it, for example, folder. And then I'm going to drag the file right there. Now, to access this file, I need now to type the domain / the name of the folder, which is folder / the name of the file. And here we go. All right. Now, using your FTP tool, in this case Cyberduck, you can actually edit the file using your favorite text editor directly from your computer. So all you need to do is select the file and then click on the edit button. So for now, let's put it back inside the public HTML folder and delete this extra folder for now. So if I click edit, then a copy of the file has now been opened in brackets. Now, I didn't tell Cyberduck to open this HTML file using brackets, but it did because brackets is my default text editor for HTML files on my computer. Now, if it wasn't the case, then I would have to click right and then go to edit with and then choose brackets. Now, if you want to make brackets your default text editor for HTML files, for example, all you need to do is go to an HTML file in the Finder, then click right, then go to Get Info, and then open with, and then choose brackets in the application. And then press Change All, and then continue. So this will make sure that the file that you selected, or the type of file, is opened by brackets by default. All right. So now, if you click Edit, then this will be opened using brackets. And you can verify that this file is not actually the one that we've got inside our course folder by looking at this path. So the end of this path is the domain / public HTML / the name of the file, and that's exactly the path of our file inside the server. All right, so let's make some changes to this file. I'm going to split my screen to 2 halves just for clarity. So now let's change hello world to hello there. So save. And now I'm going to refresh the page. So we need to go to the domain / the name of the file because we moved it. And here we go. It says hello there instead of hello world. Now let's go back to hello world and then save, Command S or Control S. And here we go. Now this is really amazing because we are making changes to remote files which are located on the server directly from our computer. And we can see all those changes live. Now, sometimes there may be a short delay for changes that you make on your HTML file to appear on the final web page which is live on the server. And that's because of caching. Basically, if you visit the web page right now and you see hello world, and then you make a change to your web page, like hello there, for example, and then you save, and then you visit the web page again, the server may only serve you a copy of the web page which has been served in the first request. This means that any changes that you would have made to the HTML file wouldn't appear straight away on the final web page. And that's because of caching. So to avoid that, you can create a file inside your public HTML and call it .htaccess. So this file is a hidden file, so you won't see it straight away. So to see it, you need to go to View and then Show Hidden Files. And here it is. Now to edit this file, I'm going to click right, then Edit With, and then I'm going to choose the default text editor, as I don't have brackets in the options. And then I'm going to go to this web page, the completewebhosting.com/caching.txt. And then all you need to do is copy this line of code and save. All right, so let's close the file. And now, whenever you visit the web page, you'll be sure that all recent changes are showing live on your website. Now let's make one more change, going back to hello world. And if I refresh the page, I can see changes happening straight away. Now, just a quick note to save you time in the future. If you close Cyberduck and you come back later, you can always click on this icon to go back to your previous connections. So this is the one we've been working with, so I don't have to input any details again, passwords, username, etc. All you need to do is double click on that and then connect. All right. So in the next video, you're going to start looking at HTML components, and you're going to start with headings.